What's up, Quadcopter fans? HungryDrone.com. Today I'm going to be doing a test flight with my MJX X600 Hexacopter. So we got everything bound, getting ready to take it for a flight. A little bit of rubbing up against the brushes here. The grass is a little tall, so we're going to go ahead and get left off. I have a RunCam attached to the bottom, so this little Hexacopter can lift the RunCam, which is cool. So we're airborne. Everything appears to be fine. No issues, handling well. There's some clouds coming in from the right hand side, and the sun's setting. It's about 4 o'clock, so not sure what the onboard video is going to be. I'm not sure how the RunCam actually handles the light going in between, full light and then a little bit of cloud cover, so won't know until we get it in and splice it, but so far handling great. I'm really impressed with this little quadcopter and the way that it handles, especially with the RunCam on there. In many cases you wouldn't expect it to handle the way that it handles with this extra weight on it, but you can still get a pretty decent aggressive pitch with it. You can get some decent altitude with it. We'll fly it overhead here. You can't really see the lights from the ground. It's a little bit of a bummer because it is all black, almost stealth-like. And then with the 6 motors, it's not really the easiest to tell your orientation, especially when it gets out there a little bit. So, but for the most part, handling great. So we'll fly back out here. Range is good, probably about 100 feet or so, maybe 30-40 meters, no issues. And still, this is just with the no modification to the transmitter, as well as carrying the RunCam on it. So I'm getting decent battery life out of this. I'm seeing anywhere between like 7 to 10 minutes. It does have a 700 milliamp battery in it, so that does help with the battery life. But found a nice big field here with nothing around it, so can really test it out and test it to its limits, see how it's going to handle. So with the 6 motors, you do get a pretty aggressive pitch even in the medium or moderate mode. You can go into that expert mode if you choose to, but doing so it's very easy to kind of get a little off, because this thing will flip if you push a little too far to the right, to the left, to forward, or backwards. And since I do have this RunCam on here, I'm not really trying to do any flips with it, because I'm not sure if it will flip with the RunCam on it and how it will react when it does flip. So it's a little bit concerning, so I don't want to lose my camera, especially over just a little bitty drone like this. But it picks it up just as good, if not better, than some of the medium class quadcopters that you can purchase. And this little hexacopter is cool, so we'll fly it in, get a little bit of a closer look. Probably running on maybe about 5 minutes or so, so gonna wrap it up here shortly, but just want to take it out one more time and kind of fly it around here in the area and get a good look at it. I did notice on my first run with this, with the RunCam attached to it, little to no jello, which was really nice. The props were in the picture, so most likely they'll be in this picture too as well. Really no way to escape that unless you come up with a custom mount that's a little bit lower. The way that the RunCam has that wide angle lens, so it does pick up the props and the motors and 2 of the motor arms, because they do stick straight out, unlike a quadcopter that they are out to the side. So we'll go ahead and bring this in for landing here. Need to land it nice and smooth and find a good spot to land it too as well. So I'll kind of take a look around and We'll just fly it right overhead for a minute, take a look at it with the RunCam on there, in case people are wondering how that's attached to it. I just have Velcro as well as a rubber band around it, so we'll go ahead and bring it in for a nice soft landing. We got touchdown. So this was the MJX X600 hexacopter. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any questions about this hexacopter, feel free to leave those in the comment box. If you have questions about how to attach this RunCam to it, and or if it will lift the RunCam, be sure to feel free to leave a question as well. I'll explain how I set it up.